tonight is a tribute to Tony Husband, a dear friend of me and many people in the room today. Tragically died in October on Westminster Bridge of a heart attack. Very unexpected and very sad. So we're paying tribute to him, of course, and then we thought, well, the Alliance has been going 10 years, so actually it would be a really good idea to sort of celebrate the 10 years as well. So that's what we're doing tonight. I want to say Joe. Joe is on the phone. Hi, Joe. Can we all say hello to Joe, please? Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe. Right, the reason we're making a big thing about that is because A, she's amazing. B, she should be here by my side, but she's not very well. John, who's her lovely husband, who I support once a week, is also there probably somewhere, Joe, who lives with dementia and is wonderful. Joe has created the video we're going to see in a minute.
I did it completely with compassion and kindness for people living with dementia, and because I've known them throughout my life, really, and this is my tribute to all of them.
Mr. Geoffrey Cox. Hello. Round of applause, I don't want to embarrass him, but I have, I'm sorry. The reason I say Geoffrey Cox is an amazing man. He's on the board, he's got 4 care homes, does incredible work, and as well as doing all the incredible work, within that time did a Masters in Dementia. He knows his stuff, he speaks from the heart, he's got a lot to say, and he's worth listening to.
I think we need to do everything we can to support, not just, as Gina said, not just awareness, but actually do something to support people with their dementia. And I run dementia nursing homes, and it's my passion and something we're very much steeped in doing. It's around us, and we want to make a difference. I think the highlight for me was probably becoming the Lord Mayor of Exeter's nominated charity for the year in a year or so ago, and having those amazing events which help to raise some funds for the Alliance when they were really desperately needed.
Gina came into the Ben Bradshaw's office, the MP for Exeter, came into the office, and I wanted to talk to Ben about setting up the Alliance. I worked for Ben at the time, and Gina and I just connected. We really hit it off. I was really interested and quite passionate about the formation of the Alliance. I was a local councillor at the time, so I was able to introduce her to other local councillors, and hopefully manage in some way to help her and give her the confidence to take forward what I think was naturally going to be a fantastic and necessary initiative.
We collaborated to do a couple of projects. We did the dementia guide for GP surgeries, and we involved lots of people in developing that. And we also put on some training for the virtual dementia experience, and we got lots of people in the care industry really experiencing what it was like to live with dementia. So it's really great just to get all the different people involved and be part of that. That's what I really liked about it.
We've experienced dementia, vascular dementia in my family, and I can see the frustration and the kind of loneliness it causes. I've known Gina for a number of years through her dad and my father. I'm just really inspired by what you guys do.
There's such little support really for people living with dementia and their carers, and the work of people like Gina and the Exeter Dementia Action Alliance is kind of so essential to bring that support that's sort of so needed. So it's a really chance, I think, to celebrate and to thank Exeter Dementia Action Alliance for everything that it's doing really to improve the lives of people affected by dementia over all of Exeter.
I've been a supporter of Exeter DAA, I think since inception, because I always think we can make the biggest difference. Not, we can make a difference internationally, on the national stage and nationally, but making a difference where you live is so important. And, in many cases, it's just as important to, for example, make life easier for people who are shopping in Tesco's by raising awareness where people are, as it is to stand on an international stage and do all that kind of stuff. So super important.
We did do songs of praise, Dementia Week.
Oh yeah.
Then we went with Gina and Joe to, it was Chris and George, and we went for a walk around there. That was when they were
Okay.
first introducing the Causey route. We also went to the Topsham Museum when they were planning to open that.
So what difference do you think Exeter Dementia Action Alliance has made?
Well, a lot. I think
A lot of difference.
What's your biggest tip for people to live well with dementia?
enjoyed it
Yeah.
Join in and be friendly with people.
and asked for help.
Although it's a very sad thing when we lose part of somebody and they start to, don't recognise us, but we can find out a lot more about the person themselves as they have flashbacks and talk about things in their past. So living in the moment with that person, I think, is really important and helpful.
Stay involved. Keep up your hobbies, learn new ones, stay connected, love your life, and don't let anyone tell you that you are less of a person because of your diagnosis of dementia.
Top tip for living well. I mean, I think actually for me it's about really as much as you can just being in that moment. One of my favourite quotes, a quote by Maya Angelou, is a person might forget what you said, a person might forget what you did, but a person will never forget how you make them feel. And I think it's really important to kind of focus on those feelings, and even sometimes, particularly some of the rarer dementias where actually speech and language can be a problem, you can find those ways to communicate and focus on how you're making that individual and that person feel.
You need to have the patience and understanding for the individual, because it can be very frustrating, especially when you don't actually know what's wrong. But I think just as a community we need to support the work that's going out there to make it less lonely for people.
Meet the person where they are, don't challenge them. Their experience is as real to them as yours is to you. So, for example, a care home that I visited had a really good model of care where people, they were just allowed to be themselves. There was no kind of trying to pull them back into reality and things like that. It's all about letting people be the people that they are at the time.
I think living well with dementia is a function of how we behave. And my top tip is for everyone else to say, okay, so there might be a diagnosis of dementia, or maybe it's not diagnosed. Either which way, let's not get hooked up on the dementia. Let's treat people like people on their own terms and just be kind. And people, with a dementia may, as you heard earlier, may not remember your name or who you are, but they sure will remember how you made them feel.
Do you have your strawberry, everyone?
Yes.
We're going to pack a bit. Hello, everyone. Don't start yet.
No, not yet.
You've eaten yours already. No. So we're going to practice a bit of mindfulness. You have to suck it for 5 minutes. I'm joking. Enjoy your strawberry.
I think you can join in this one. Big one for Gina. Come on.